So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45 out of bounds at the 44. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down. Now it's Barkley. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, Barkley. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football. They just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start on the ground with Downs. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's second and 10. Here's Nix. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Lutz with the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive first and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Play action. Here's Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. The shotgun, they run with Barkley. He'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Second down and 8. They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. Here's third and 6. Again, it's Dillon. He's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Oh, the sneak gets hurt. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. Throwing is Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Brown. And the Eagles are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Dillon is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Dillon again. And this time he'll get in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was A.J. Dillon who capped it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Denver's offense now set to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, putting the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
To throw is Nix. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose again. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Broncos are back within a score. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards for number 11. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for...
Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. They go play action with Hurts. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. On play action, they'll throw. This is Smith with the ground. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Going across the field, he connects with Mechie. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. John Mechie with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was all capped off by a John Mechie touchdown reception. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. Now Cortland Sutton and the rest of the offense getting ready for their next drive. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Take him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know when that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Now it's Nix. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Back to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 42.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 36-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Zach Bourne picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Nick's going to keep this himself, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Back to throw now on first down. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They're going to look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Hurts to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And his throw here is incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And that's the big one right there. His 22nd catch of the game. Just an impossible number, and that tops a previous NFL mark of 21, which was set by Brandon Marshall. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And Denver getting set to take the field. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And that's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw, here's Nix. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Throwing Nix. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. Nix to the air. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. Nix looking to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 2nd and 6. Here's Nix. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And Sutton will have a Broncos 1st down as the tackle is made right at the 25-yard line. To throw is Nix. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Dobbins will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle here to Brown. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. They go play action with Hurts. This is Smith to the ground. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 26. 23 yards the pickup there. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. And the Broncos are right back in this football game. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Tackle there by Big Jordan Davis. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Got to be careful here, backed up this deep on 3rd down. A short throw to Ingram. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. And that'll be caught. Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectation.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all, because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board. And, of course, the guy throwing them, he's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish and really helped get the better of the opposing secondary.
Meeting the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Surprised at all that they went with a fullback there?
Not at all, because it harkened back to the days where we watched these games almost in black and white, right? The stocky guy, the strong guy, the powerful guy with leg drive, give him the football, and even if the blocking isn't perfect, he has the ability to scatter bodies and move people enough to pick up 1st downs. That's what we just saw right there.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Hurts will throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
As we've prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
The offense on 3rd down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and forever. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They're going, it's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Barkley, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Barkley again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Now they've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? And Barkley will try to punch it in. And Barkley did not get there. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th and goal as they look to finish this one off. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. To throw from his end zone, Nix. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Nix. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. The pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Again, he'll drop to throw.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Nix from the shotgun. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. Here's Nix once more. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run. Hurts fumbles it. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they're trying to make a play, they'll get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun is Nix. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Finds his tight end Ingram. Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final 2nd. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Lutz with the extra point. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
This short throw caught by Goddard. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating. Even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground. But both really started to come in sync. So for the Eagles, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0.